Hello everyone, my name is Fen, and this is Starsector. Last time we were going around trying to find ourselves some pirates to fight, so we could increase our faction with the Sindrian Diktat. Now this bounty is still going on in the Asconia system where we are. So let's go ahead and keep hunting down some pirates. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so there seem to be what were formerly pirate vessels down here. We are going to not pick you up. We're going to salvage you though. And this over there as well. I'm going to go over here, do a quick salvage as well. And, ooh, we got something. Mud Flux Distributor. I'll take it. But we already know it, so we don't need it. Let's do another sensor. And there seems to be somebody over here. Alright, so they're traveling to Sindria. They're most likely some sort of smuggler or something. Alright, so we'll just keep breaking these ships down until we've got what we wanted. Alright, so we have this Wolf class frigate. It has demods, so we're going to not really bother. Alright, and how much do we have? We still have plenty of carrying capacity. So there seems to be something down here. So let's lay in a course down there and see where this goes. Oh, okay. There's just a drone tender. So what can we find? Where's the other system? It's out there. Okay, well let's lay in a course over in that direction and hopefully we'll find something interesting along the way. But how are you guys enjoying the series? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. What is this? Oh, I see. Maybe, just maybe, we can catch him. Yes. Yes, we catched. We catched? Oof. Man. My college years. We catched him. So, let's go ahead and do what we always do, Pinky, and try to take over the world. Let's have our destroyers go. Let's have our destroyers keep going forward. Let's have our drovers try to go over here. Let's have our herons go over there. Destroyers will go here. I assume this will most likely result in people being able to maneuver a bit more easily. And then let's have the drovers go back here, and the herons go back here. Alright, and he is super dead. And he's dead. Alright, so let's have the herons focus on you. He is going to get overloaded super fast by those bombers. There we go. This is not going to go well for him either. Alright. The nice part about this setup is that there are just so many fighters, it overwhelms any missiles that they send at us. Alright, let's have the herons focus on this one. Let's have the drovers try to swarm him so they can pick him up. just because he's out there and exposed. And because it'll put a lot of my interceptors out there. And is he almost dead? I hope so. Come on, die, die, get it, kill it. There we go. So now let's have the herons and the drovers both focus on this venture because it's just out of place. Alright, so our hammerhead is currently trying to hold its own against this. Alright, there he goes. So really this is the major strength of... Oh, he's running away. How could he? The major strength of the herons and the drovers is that I can just have them both attack something and they'll just delete it. Have all of them just focus fire on something and it goes bye-bye. We can get a little bit more information about it. And then those torpedoes trying to redirect. Yes, there we go. He might be dead too. There he goes. Alright, so there aren't that many people left here, so let's go ahead and full assault. He's actually sticking around? Is he suicidal? The answer is probably yes. The answer is goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Not really. He's definitely giving it the good old pirate try. I think it's too little too late. Yeah, there he goes. So, I believe that's it. There's no more enemies left on the screen. So, who escaped? This mule. How fast does a mule go? Is my question. Mules travel at 60. How fast do drovers go? Drovers travel at 75. Well then. Hey, I'll let my second in command handle it. Have some drovers. Kill him. Kill him dead. Yeah, well, I guess he got a... Oh well. It worked for the most part. 1%. Amazing. Alright, so we could get a venture, which I don't like. I'm just curious. They cost 15. Wow, that's outrageous. These things cost 16. Awful. Alright, so we're not going to go through any of that. We are instead going to just scrap everything. Then we will go through it once again, salvage everything, and right now we are maxed out here. So now the ships that we are, when we salvage a ship, there's a much lower chance of it having any kind of demods on it. So I believe our faction just increased with Syndria. Yeah, it's increased a little bit. So let's keep going on our way towards this jump point as we slowly make our way back to full strength. The merchant caravan managed to make it in. There seems to be a lot of debris out here. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so there are some recoverable ships. None of them look like anything I want, so we will just scrap them all. And what do we have out here? We have lots of derelict ships. Right. I just heard a ship. Okay, I guess I didn't. So, let's make our way back to Sindria so we can sell off the stuff we don't need and go and make our way and try to found a colony somewhere. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a mercantile convoy. No one I really care about. Let's go to Sindria. Alright, he's doing what I was doing as well. Going and delivering high yield, high profit units, high profit things. This red giant has such a huge corona out there. Alrighty. Well, we fought so hard and it didn't even matter. We know what that means, right? It's time to sell everything on the black market, which made them upset with me in the first place. Because we're good people. No, really. And let's see. That's not really a good price, but what a... Oh. Norita? Whatever. But just go ahead and sell all the stuff we don't need. And this, we were able to just get rid of as well. Now, we have room for a decent amount of stuff. We would like more heavy machinery if we can buy it for cheap. This seems to be about as cheap as you can get it. And I would like to have more people. We can get a lot of them from Umbra. So let's go get some from Umbra. So off we go into the Umbra again. But yeah, these carrier fleets are actually really fun to play with. As the enemies, they just really don't have any chance, I suppose. Okay, so recent activities. Alright. So let's make our way. Well, let's just transverse jump. But we're going to try and go to the... We're going to go to this location. We're going to Acumanu. Yeah, we're going to go and survey Acumanu. And away we go to Acumanu. Yeah, storm there. Don't want to get hit by that. Alright. And here we go, performing the survey. So, we gained some experience. We didn't really find anything of use, so instead of establishing a colony, let's instead go to the next planet in this system, which would be this one. Now let's see if we can find out where that Pather... What is this? Well, you're not too bad. What's up, bruv? Yeah, sure, we'll say hello. Let's see. Servant of Malach, redemption is not a reach for you. A tithe of 26,800 credits may set you upon the first step of the path of Lud. Forswear this penance and be met with annihilation, cursed by Lud in the next life. The choice is yours. My choice is kill you. Die, zealot. That is my choice. So, we're going to have... This guy is going to be Fort. His whole job is just going to be going and trying to grab those points until the carrier fleets can go and push the enemy off. So, he's going to go here. These guys are going to go right behind them, and the Herons are right behind that. Now, luckily, this shuttle does actually have a purpose now. That is that's to push back the fog of war, so that the fighters can actually go and do something. So as we can see here, we have a bit of a traffic jam. And once everyone is in position, we will begin moving forward. Okay. So we're going to have the destroyers now move to here, the drovers there, and the herons there. The herons will move much faster than everything else, so we will see what happens. Okay, so let's wait until there's more enemies to be seen, and then we will engage. Alright, so there goes them. They're gonna just rip that. They're going to rip that apart. There's just nothing they can do. And now we're going to. Now the battle lines are actually set. We know where they're coming from. The herons need to. The herons and drovers are going to move as the destroyers move to intercept the enemy. And we are going to put some high priority targets here. We want to kill these two because they can do a lot of damage very quickly if they're built right, which they probably aren't. Oof, 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 that damage. And that is what happens when they get too close to the drovers. They get swarmed. Alright, so the herons are back there. These two are currently dogfighting as he's shooting at it with his machine gun, I think, and not really doing anything. So I'm going to have him instead go there. The drovers and the heron are back there. I'd like for the destroyers to actually move more into the middle. The frigates aren't going to be able to stand up against the drovers, not by a long shot. But the herons, they need to start taking some choices. So let's have the herons kill that. I'd really like to have these destroyers down here a bit further, but they seem to be preoccupied up there, unfortunately. So the main thing is that if the enemy just can't kill these herons fast enough, then they will be ripped apart by the fighters. They just don't have a chance. So let's have these herons focus on that destroyer next. As he tries to be a problem for them. Ah! You fool! How could you? Alright. So some nice friendly fire. Did quite a bit of damage to this drover back here. Him, I'm going to have... So as soon as these are ready to go, they are going to go out there and probably just flat out kill him. But him, he got a little bit of friendly fire in there. A little bit, a little too nice, I suppose. Oof. Alright. As those harpoons close in, his life shortens. Yes. Alright. Did we lose a ship? We might have. Yeah, we might have lost one of our destroyers, but I'm not sure. Alright, but either way, let's keep going. And, well, I mean, if the destroyer died, a carrier didn't, then it technically did its job. But let's have those all focus on this one. So they can just get rid of him because he's a high pick. He's isolated, he's in our combat lines. Let's just feed him and be done with it. My problem is that now this heron is currently under direct siege, and I would prefer for him to survive. It does look like those wasps are going to be annoying enough to save this heron, especially as all of them show up. Alright, now let's just full assault. Have everyone just target him. And all those interceptors here are just going to die almost immediately as the torpedoes come in and just overwhelm. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, it doesn't matter if you have lots of point defense. What matters is that they have more torpedoes than you do. Okay, so it looks like we lost a drover and we lost the sunder that we had. So we're going to... We will pursue them depending on how much we have. We still have quite a bit. So we will pursue them. Let's have our second in command just do it. We'll just send everyone out to make sure we kill them all. So we want our Sunderer back, we want our Drover back. What is this one? So, I don't think we want everything else. So we will... The mules, if I recall correctly, they're not very good. And this one... Advised modifications, compromised hull, not particularly the greatest. So we're instead going as 12 small ballistic. That's hilarious. Alright, so we're going to take those two ships back. I suppose we'll take the fighter as well. And then we will go through all of this good stuff. Now, we now have points again. We level up twice from that engagement. Let's salvage, just so we can get everything we can and be as over encumbered as possible. And then let's look at our fleet here. Okay, we have this sunder. What does it have on it? Oh, this is the other sunder. Okay, sounds good. So we lost those 2 phase lenses. That's fine. We're going to strip this one. And this doesn't seem to have anything on it. So we're going to strip that as well. This drover has the wasps and has that. Has the machine guns. Oh wait. Well, you know what? Good enough. Sounds fine. Mission accomplished. So, we're going to go dark. And then we're going to sneak back in here. As we try to bring our ships back into... How much are we over? We are about 400 over. But we are currently all repairing our ships. At the end of that, we will know for sure where we're going to be sitting at. But let's just drop the metals. They'll be here. We can put them into a stable orbit as well. That will cost us 43 supplies. Nah, never mind. Let's just leave them out there as we repair. Over here we have another potential enemy fleet coming up. We're going to jump them and just murder them. Because anything that kills more of the path of blood is good. And we didn't lose anything. Yeah, okay. So, I suppose we can take one of their destroyers as our own. And what else can we do here? So, with this, yeah, we would now have 3 destroyers for their 3 destroyers. 3 destroyers, 2 herons, 2 drovers. So what can we put on this one? Refitting in space will cost us, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So we can put 1 phase lance on it. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with this destroyer. Let's auto-fit that as well. If it's close support or assault. What's the difference? Like, what does it have? Heavy mortar, sabots. Let's go with assault, just so it causes as many problems as possible. And for this, let's just go ahead and scuttle this one. Alright, so we're going to move this up here, we're going to move this over here, and the drover is going to go back up here. Alright. So, let's wait for those repairs to finish. This will take a while, I think. So, let's actually just go and break this down. Because, I mean, it's Luddic Path. Screw those guys. Let's break it for salvage. Thanks for the stuff. We don't know how big this fleet is. Relatively big fleet again. And that's not a big fleet, but it's nice sized. I would prefer to... Okay, so we can perform a survey here. So its hazard rating is ×2. Let's do it anyway. So abundant rare ore deposits, abundant ore deposits. This would be a good mining colony. And how are repairs going? Very slow. That's how they're going. Now we want to go to Draiu. Rouge. Its name is Rouge. So we have them sort of coming after us. Is this what the Ludic path is? It is! That's a big one. What is this? Oh, we don't want to engage it too close to that. Otherwise they will join in. What are you? I don't know. But I want to kill you all of a sudden. I want to murderize you. Come here. So what does magnetic field do? So, yeah, it just means that any fleet hiding within can stay hidden, essentially. He doesn't want some, nor does he. But he does, I think. How are those repairs going? Not the worst, not the best. I'd like for them to speed it up. Alright, so let's murderize these people. Okay. So him I want to kill. So let's interdict him. And let's see if we can catch him. With just sustained burst. It looks like we can. Hello, Mr. Righteous Flotilla. Let's open that comms link. Submit! Repeat! And your sinful technologies will be smashed. Resist, and only God's holy vacuum will show you mercy. Well, I think we know what kind of person we're dealing with here, so let's just murder him. Actually, you know what? We are technically in international space, and he is technically a terrorist. So we're just doing the sector a favor. Alright, so we've got our 3 destroyers. We're going to put them on 1. We've got our 3 herons, they're on 2. Well, our 3 drovers, they're on 2. Our 3 herons, our 2 herons, those are on 3. So the herons are going to go back here. The drovers are going to go over here. The battleships are going to go up there. So everybody can get out of everyone's way. We can avoid that silly traffic jam that happens all the time. Alright, so now we're going to have the drovers. We're going to have the battleships go here, the drovers go there, and the herons, after the drovers have moved up, the herons will move into position. Okay, let's have them go there. Alright, so we want to do some things here. First off, we want to kill the high priority targets. Those are going to be the ones that can do a lot of damage to us very quickly, like a Sunderer. Or a Sunder? Sunder? Sunder. So we're going to get rid of this waypoint. And you guys are going... So we're going to get rid of the waypoints. So that they can operate in a way that works best for them. This drover is getting really close to some enemy ships. Oh, this might be bad for him. Alright, so our destroyers are kind of out of place. So let's get them back in. Let's get the drovers back in a position as well, if we can. Let's try to get the herons in position as well. Alright. So, they keep going down. That's good for us. I like that. And how are... Did I just tell somebody to retreat? No, 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 no. Don't retreat. I want you to go there instead. Alright. He is going to die. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... Okay. Let's pick the high priority targets now in terms of who's fast effectively. So go and kill those guys. The enemy carrier just isn't going to be fast enough to really get away. Let's just have our destroyers go and, well, destroy it. Go. Do what you do best. Destroy. All the army of wasps come in. Okay, so I guess they managed to just slaughter everyone. So they're on full assault, they'll attack anything. And who ran away? So these guys all gloriously ran away. Let's have our second in command just handle it. Yeah, it's not going to be much. Let's just have a drover and a heron do it. So they should be more than enough to go and slaughter all of those people. And it looks like they did. We didn't seem to lose anything. So ship recovery, what can we gain? So they have a sunder we can take. I'm interested, but not persuaded to take it. Let's instead cancel and pick through the wreckage. So where are we in terms of weight? Not too bad. We did, however, level up, so we have 3 points. We can take something from 0 to 3 in an instant. So, before we start really hiring officers, we're going to want a colony done. And the easiest way to get a colony going is to make sure that you have, well, one, the ability to have a bigger fleet defending it, which we already have here, and also that it's super stable. Colonies most often fail because they're not stable. However, industries make you more money. And anything that saves me money for the colony is going to be worth it. So we're going to max this one first, then we'll do the other colonies. Now we're going to want to quickly run a salvage as well, and then try to disappear, because we are currently repairing and we don't want to fight. And these pathers, they are just a little bit of a problem for us. But luckily, we can go and just take all their stuff as well. Bloody pathers. I would like to attack and kill this, but I don't think I have quite enough to be able to do that successfully. So we're going to break down their sensor array, as they're going to be super angry about that. we're going to head down here and see if we can survey this planet. Can we actually survey it? Alright. I guess they're just glaring at us from their from their station over here. Like, you jerks! We hate you. Alright, so we fully surveyed all these three. Let's go and buy a bunch of fuel and then buy more people. Then we'll likely head out into the deeper sector and see if we can find anything that is really worth our time. Yeah, let's do that. I think we played with the Pathers for quite long enough. So let's get people first, because people tend to be the more expensive thing to get. So, and plus we are here, so we might as well just go to Asconia first. So let's go to Umbra. This is who I am, Pathers. Remember me. I will be back when I have more carriers. And then I'll exterminate you. And what's this? Somebody is trying to maintain contact with my fleet. Are you someone who wants to die? Well, I have good news. Wait, did you not do that soon enough? You didn't! Well, my friend, we will not submit. We will not go out into God's holy void. You will, however. It'll be fantastic. You'll love it. Alright, so as is normal for our strategy, let's have the Drovers go over here. Let's have the Herons go over here, and let's have the Destroyers go up there. Thread the needle through each other. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's have each drover now support a carrier. I mean a battleship. Because why not? And let's have the Herons. Let's have them also put them on guard duty for battleships and see what happens. I'm not actually sure what will happen. It'll be an interesting experiment, I guess. Well, where are the Herons? They are here. They seem to be staying in the back. That's good, at least. Let's have the Herons. I would like to... right now they seem to be auto-selecting their targets, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Everything seems to be staying somewhat close together. Alright, looks like they're gonna go finish off this guy. They can get to him. Oh, nope, he's gonna get away. Okay, so those interceptors are all coming back. Let's have the destroyers do their own things right now, as I try to minimally micromanage them and just see what happens. Where are the destroyers in this mess? Okay. There he goes. Okay, so everything seems to be going well enough at the moment. And this guy's about to have a bad day. Oh, there he goes. There goes the enemy up here. And I think it's time for a full assault. Alright, so they wanted some, they got some. I think they regretted their decisions. So let's send a drover, a heron, and a destroyer out to go and massacre what's left of them. So ships we could possibly get back. Well, we could take some more destroyers. Not really too keen on having more of those though. We don't really need them all that much right now. So let's not, and instead take everything. We can salvage here as well. Salvage effectiveness 50%. Alright, and now we will make our way towards Umbra. They wanted some, they got some, they regretted it. Alrighty, so to Umbra we go. And luckily it's right over there. A hop, skip, and a drunken stumble away. So we'll turn on our transponder and make our way to here. Okay, so Hugh doesn't like us, but we need to find some sort of way to try and get these damn Sindrians to accept that we are actually good people. No, really, we are. No, really. So, what can we buy from these guys? We can buy some nice stuff, I suppose. Some other nice stuff, I suppose, but nothing that we're really that interested in. What we can sell is other stuff. Actually, did they have a Starliner that I could buy? Oneida? Doesn't look like it. But we do need to trade, and to be honest, we really just need to get our faction up. So, let's just trade all this junk with them. I know some of you are probably like screaming at the screen right now, like, don't sell it, just let them be angry. And that is completely true, I agree. But it's not all that important to me. So we have those salamanders. I think I'll keep those just in case I want to put them on something else. And there we go. Maybe that will keep them happy. But of course, let's go to the black market and buy lots of supplies, because Umbra will buy them for not as much as we need. We can go to... Okay, so they are the cheapest to get this from. Get gas at. So we're going to gas up. And looks like that is what we will do. Now we need to go to Umbra. We're going to pick up... What am we... Oh, right. We're going to go to Umbra and pick up more people. And is there a bounty still going on in the system? Oh, well, what do you know? There is. Excellent. There is bounty on the system. So maybe we'll find some pirates out here. Maybe we'll curb stomp them. And what is this? A trade convoy. Nah, I don't think I'm going to catch him anytime soon, so we're just going to leave it. And Hopefully we don't run into Super Death Fleet 9000 over here. Doesn't seem that way. That could be scary over there. Let's go dark. And let's come out and say, hey, we're hiring people. Would you like a job? Would you like a job? Everyone wants a job. And let's sell these. Syndria, actually. I don't know why they're still in my inventory. Alright, so we can sell these here for 135. Not really going to be worth it. So, what do we have here? That could be useful in a different game. So, all right, what do they have? What do they have ship-wise that we can buy from them? I was going to say commandeer, but we won't be commandeering it. Nothing. We're going to turn our transponder back on. We're going to go back to Syndria. We're going to sell those metals. And there's bloody pirates are all over us. They're just following us around at this point. They're like freedom-loving puppies. They have to follow you everywhere. Alright. So I don't really care. We can play a tariff. I don't care. Let's go fight some pirates, shall we? Alright, so our fleet is large enough to where it's now going to start costing us money on the regular to maintain our ships, essentially. So, what are you? You're Pirate Armada. I would like to kill you. I would like to kill you and your family. Please, come, pirate. It will be fun. You'll like it. Alright, now can we interdict him? Yes, we can. Might as well throw that transponder back on so he knows who's coming to get him. And let's do this. Oh, we are prey. Attention, prey! You and all your possessions are now my personal property. And any resisting ship will be disabled, boarded, your officers massacred, and your crew sold as slaves! The ship's bigger than ours. Alright, let's get him. Alright, so. Looks like our ships are arrayed in a similar formation. So we're going to have this destroyer go here, this destroyer go here, and this destroyer go here. Oh, let's actually move them up just a little bit because they're going to move up forward, right? So you go here, you go there, and you go here. Let's cancel these. Let's have this drover go there, this drover go here, this drover go here, and this heron. Probably, I would like to be able to put something where it currently is. But what can you do? All right, good enough. This drover goes here. Well, drover. This heron goes there, and that heron goes there. Why are you still going forward? What are you doing? Your orders were to turn around. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Excellent one. Alright, so everyone's sort of in position-ish, I guess. Let's have the destroyers close in there. Let's have each drover support its destroyer buddy. Let's have the Karens, I suppose, also just support the destroyer that they're working with. And let's see what happens. So as you can see, there's just a massacre in space going on. Oh no! The humanity! The mule! Oh, the other one's missed. Lucky. Alright, so this destroyer is having trouble right now. It looks like the source of its problems has been dealt with. Alright, so I think most of us should realize that there's a big problem here. Ah, yes. Those tridents really do make short work of anything that's in the way. And so... Alright, so we have these wasps out here clearing the way. Let's go ahead and get rid of that waypoint so they go and do their own thing. And the fighters just continue to be making short work of any and everything. Ah yes, when that phase lance shoots, things die. Alright, it looks like there's only one left. I don't know if there are any left on the screen though. There's one left here. He's about dead. If he wasn't dead, he's gonna be dead now. And there we go. Enemies that escape. Well, we can't go letting them escape now, can we? How fast do you go? 102. How fast does the heron go? 80. We're not going to catch them. Well. Yeah, they can leave. We're good. And we will pick through the wreckage, take everything. The Cinder and Dictat are like, ah, we like you a little bit more now. Not really, you prick, but we like you a little bit more now. Please die. No, really, we like you. Is he dead yet? Alright, so we're slowly catching up on this fleet. Who seems to have more stuff? He seems to have more stuff. He is then, therefore, the prey. Going to interdict him. And then try to catch him using only sustained burn. But that probably won't work because he is smaller and agile, more agile than I. Will interdict pulse again. And then try it again to see if we have any better luck. It seems that we do. He decided to turn around at the all of a sudden. So let's just deploy what we have. Let's have you guys protect him. You guys protect him, and you protect him. And then these three destroyers search and destroy. Alright. And so they just don't live very long. It just really isn't fair for them, is it? try so hard. Nothing works. Anyway. Works for me. Let's go ahead and at this point I think we can full assault. So that is what we are going to do. Because I think some of them are going to be trying to run away at this point. Some of the faster ones at least. Let's have one. Let's have the battleships, not battleships, but the destroyers focus on that mule. As the rest of these guys are just massacred. They can run fast, but they can't outrun the interceptors. Eventually, the army of wasps just comes raining down upon them. It's a plague of wasp locusts coming to get them. Right, and I think that was everyone. So, we got them. No survivors. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. So, looks like we slaughtered everything. We'll take it all. We want it all, and we want it now. We'll turn this on, and he seems to have taken exception to what we did. So we're going to try to transfer him. Come on, do it. Damn it! We're just a second too late. Alright, well, we did get what we needed. And so, what is our faction looking like with the Syndrian Dictat? I don't know yet. Let's see. It's better. It's neutral -3 instead of -16, so that's nice. But let's see. I'd like to find a star system that has a lot of planets in it. Or a star system that just has something that is amazing. So, when it comes to exploration, okay. Right, let's go to E, let's go to planets. What are uninhabited planets? Yeah, so only the one that I had looked at previously would fit unclaimed entirely. So we'd need to actually just go out here into the wide world. And I've never actually been inside a nebula, so we'll most likely do that. Because, I mean, our fuel range is everything. We can get to anywhere and back, no problem. So that's good. So let's go ahead and what's a nebula we can go to? Because I've never been in a nebula in this game, except in these. But I mean a young nebula like this. The Glyph Nebula, interesting. It's 19 light years away. I'm curious. What's the hyperspace look like? So there's a lot over here. What is that? Oh, that's the nebula. The wastes of Zin. Interesting. So, yeah, we'll go over here and see what that is. But alright guys, we're gonna go check out a nebula. But we will do that next time on Starsector. So, if you like the video, please do like the video. Comment on the comment sections below. Tell me how bad I am at this game, how great I am, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, how you do it better. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed or you just subscribed, remember to ring the bell so you actually get notifications when videos go up. Alright, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.